What's going on, guys? My name is Sam.
I'm Sadie.
And in today's video, we're going to talk about our non-negotiables for Christian dating. So first off, Sadie has something to say.
Yes, I just wanted to thank everyone who was praying for me and encouraging me during my car accident. It meant a lot to me just reading those messages, and it was very encouraging. If y'all want more of an update regarding, the crash and how I am and everything, we can make another video. But for now, we're going to get into our non-negotiables.
Let's go ahead and let Sadie start this off because ladies first.
So the first one that I would say is the biggest non-negotiable is the person has to obviously be a Christian, and with that they need to be a strong Christian.
Someone can say that they're a Christian, but if they are not actively living it out, if you can't see fruits in their life, it's not a works-based thing, obviously, but if there is no fruit, if there are no works, if it's obvious that a person is just Christian in name only, obviously that is the biggest non-negotiable as a Christian.
And for me, it was important that the guy went to church actively. That just kind of shows that you take your faith seriously and that you're setting aside that time for the Lord every single week. If you're not involved in church, I would say definitely get involved. It's important.
Okay, and so that takes us to non-negotiable number 2, which is make sure that you are completely in alignment as far as the big theological topics. So, it might be okay if you're, say, a Baptist and you date someone that's a non-denominational person, but what happens if there's a person that literally thinks that there are huge differences in what it requires for salvation? I've met a lot of Christians that you would think that they understand exactly what salvation means, but some people don't believe that they need to truly trust in Jesus. There are a lot of Christians, supposed Christians, people that believe in God that actually don't believe that they need the blood of Christ. They believe that they themselves on their own are okay, or they have some sort of wacky beliefs about God. So make sure that they are on the same page as you as far as salvation, because even if it doesn't seem like that big of a difference now, wait till you get married and you have kids, and then you have to teach your kids what they need to do in order to be saved, or who they need to believe in order to be saved.
Another huge one is politically, do y'all align? Because if Sam was for a different party than I was, that just wouldn't work out. I think you need to make sure that the person you're dating, in their political beliefs, it reflects scripture. Do they stand for life? Do they stand for the Lord? If they do not align with the Bible and their belief, then I would say that is, I don't think that if you're a different political party that could work. What do you think?
I'm not going to tell you specifically which political party to support. I'm going to leave that decision up to you, but I stand for the party that does not believe in killing babies. I don't care if you say that it's a fetus is what a lot of people will try to justify it with now, but they are babies that are being killed. I believe in the party that does not affirm same-sex marriage. I'm just going to be 100% honest here. That should not be something that's controversial, because the Bible specifically says and comes out against homosexuality.
And transgenderism.
And transgenderism. God made us the way that He made us. He made man and woman. That's what God did.
So another non-negotiable for me and Sam, how do they want to school their children? If you were marrying someone, we were both homeschooled, it was really important that the person we married wanted to homeschool their kids. So say you want to homeschool your kids, but your spouse, say your wife, wants to be a career woman and not have children, or just send the kids off to public school or something, that's going to cause some problems later down the road. So just make sure that the person you're marrying, you guys are on the same page of how you want to school your children, and in addition to that, how you want to raise and discipline your children as well.
Public school is jank, y'all. They're brainwashing people. I'm serious. I can say that in a joking manner, but I mean, for real. Your kids are going to end up being like the people that they spend the most time around, and if they spend most of their time around people that aren't teaching biblical things, or around their peers who we know aren't teaching biblical things, guess who your kids are going to end up being exactly like?
Who do you want to raise your kids?
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, you want to raise your own children. You don't want a school system raising your children for you.
At least that's how we feel.
That's how we feel. I said the same thing you did.
Okay, here's a really big one. So one of the things that I was looking for and something that was my non-negotiable was how do they handle conflict? So there are a lot of different unhealthy ways that you can handle conflict. You can be one of those yellers and screamers. You can throw things. You can break things. I mean, heaven forbid you like are a violent person. If someone shows those kinds of things early on in a relationship, you need to get out, because there's no telling what that's going to escalate to, particularly once they start getting more comfortable with you. You want someone that's going to confront things, but confront things in a biblical way. It's going to be straightforward. You don't want someone that's going to be avoidant. You don't want someone that's going to just press everything deep down and then explode one day. You want someone that's going to talk and communicate with you all of their problems.
Another one is, at least for me, I didn't want to marry someone who cussed or drank or smoked or any of those things. So if I found out that, like, say a guy asked me out at school or something and I knew that they cussed like a sailor, drank, like literally would get high before class, I was like, oh, absolutely not. Like, made it an easy no.
It seems like you're speaking from experience here. Has this happened to you before?
That sounds like, yeah. For me, it made it an easy no if the person like got drunk or smoked or cussed a bunch. It was just, I don't know. I just decided that no.
I'm glad that she did. Another non-negotiable for me is the person in love with the world, or do they hate the world? And that might sound on the surface like, what do you mean hate the world? Well, I can tell you what's going on in Hollywood, where they are making this huge big deal of all this satanic stuff, and you know, you have movies taking the Lord's name in vain constantly. If you do not hate that stuff, if someone is talking to you about just how much they love watching R-rated movies,
or if they think it's funny, like we've known people that love watching like demonic stuff,
horror
and we don't
movies,
want anything to do with that. So if the person told me, yeah, I love watching like demon-possessed movies, and I think it's hilarious that Sam Smith, you know, dressed up like a demon, I'd be like, see you later, buddy.
Yeah, I can tell you that we are supposed to, and the Bible calls us to focus on things that are good and lovely, that are godly things, and those are not even remotely good and godly, and they're promoting Satan's agenda blatantly now in Hollywood.
And
it's
desensitizing.
And if that doesn't bother the person that you're dating, then, you know, I have a serious question about you. Another one that's really important to me is somebody willing to take part in your hobbies and passion. So for me, I love basketball, I love sports in general, I love fishing, I do thrift shopping, which I don't know, you probably might not expect from me, but is the person that you are with or that you're considering dating, it's not necessarily that they have to be the same as you in every single way, but are they willing to kind of try some of the things that you're interested in? Are they willing to kind of bridge that gap? Because if you marry someone, I've heard of lots of circumstances where like a woman will, you know, just get married and then they're like, wow, okay, my husband just like, he works and then he plays PlayStation like all night, and he's not really interested in anything else.
Non-negotiable if they play like 12 hours of video games a day.
Or watch 12 hours of TV, or spend tons and tons of time on social media. There are a lot of different things that people can just completely throw their lives away doing. And, you know, if you're a strong Christian, you need to believe that every single minute of time that you have here on earth is so valuable, so important. You can't be playing games like that. I don't know. It's a non-negotiable for us.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want more content like this, consider please leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing. It helps this channel to get out to more people. And goodness. I mean, look at our subscriber count. Like, it's grown like exponentially. We were on our way to Alabama to go visit her family. Before the wreck. And we were at like 250 subscribers, and you guys, I mean, it is mind-blowing the support that you guys have given us, and it's really, really motivated us to keep on going. So thank you to each and every one of you. We love you, and we can't wait for what this channel has in store for y'all and for us, and just for everybody.
And if y'all have other videos for us, just leave a comment about it or follow us on Instagram and tell us there. We've had a lot of DMs and messages from people just regarding singleness and all that, so if y'all want to see more singleness videos, let us know.
We love getting those messages and comments. We love seeing people that are encouraged and just people that have questions about things. So you know, maybe your ideas could turn into videos one day.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, guys, we love every single one of you, and we can't wait to see you guys next Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.